everybody, and welcome to this edition of Whiskey at Work at Home. We are observing the social distancing here at Whiskey at Work. Feels kind of weird not having Rob and Kelsey here, although it probably won't seem a lot different to you because I'll still be doing most, if not all, of the talking. What we wanted to do a few episodes ago, well, about a month and a half ago, really, before all this craziness started, is we wanted to do the whiskey pairings with Girl Scout cookies when the whole Girl Scout cookie thing was still happening, because Kelsey a while ago had read an article about it and thought we should sit down and do that. So I thought, okay, why don't we over the next 3 weeks? I'll do the first one. Rob or Kelsey's going to be next week, and then the third one we'll wrap it up with some cookies and some whiskey pairings then. So we can kind of draw this out, and who knows, maybe by the end of April, mid-May, we'll be able to all sit in the same room together and do this sort of stuff. So what I decided to do tonight for my whiskey and Girl Scout cookie pairing was the Trefoils, the shortbread cookies from the Girl Scouts. And I really struggled over the past couple of days trying to figure out which whiskey I think would go the best with something like this, because really a Trefoil is a pretty generic cookie. You know, it's just in essence a sugar cookie. So I wanted to pair something with it that I thought would bring out the smoothness of not only what I'm going to be drinking, but the cookie that I'm eating too. And of course, I went with the Jack Daniel's Sinatra because it's my favorite whiskey. And I thought if I'm going to eat Girl Scout cookies, I'm going to drink my favorite whiskey with it. So I'm going to give that a try. Or maybe just finish this without the cookie. But I don't know, do you eat the cookie first or do you drink? Well, I drank the whiskey first. I guess that defeats the purpose now. But now that I got a little of the whiskey taste in my mouth, it makes the shortbread cookie almost a little more lemony when you eat it. Doesn't change the Sinatra very much, but it really does change the taste of the cookie. For the better, I think. So if you've got the shortbread Trefoils at home, and really any kind of Jack Daniels, I think you're going to do okay. Now you may be noticing on my lovely spread that I put together here that I also have an apple and mustard. Because with all of these people staying at home, quarantining themselves, lots of people are snacking, and I've been reading they've been combining lots of different foods to try to come up with some new flavors. So I thought I've been eating shortbread cookies and whiskey. I might as well try some of these weird things that they've been doing on the internet. So I'm going to take a bite of apple, and I'm going to swish it around some mustard. I just can't imagine that this is going to be any good. No, it's as bad as you think it would be. It's as terrible. Oh my goodness. The mustard makes your brain think that you're eating a hot dog that tastes like an apple. Oh, I don't know whose dumb idea that was, but that was terrible. Oof. Okay. So I do recommend shortbread cookies with, if you have a bottle of Jack Sinatra at home, with that, if you're looking to snack and drink some whiskey, I do think it's really good together. I believe the article I read had recommended the 1792 with the shortbread, but I think Jack Daniel's Sinatra has way more flavor, and it is much smoother to drink too. You know, if you've watched any of our Whiskey at Work videos in the past, you'll know that it's hands down my favorite whiskey. I've tried a lot of great bourbons, and I'm a big Scotch guy. I have my favorites there, but when it comes to just straight up Tennessee whiskey, that's the one I turn to. Anyway, Rob, Kelsey, wish you were here to do this with me. I would have loved to have seen Rob's face trying the apples and mustard. Kelsey probably would have loved it because she's just weird that way. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this edition of Whiskey at Work. Please remember to stay 6 feet apart. Go wash your hands. And next week, either Rob or Kelsey will be pairing their favorite whiskey with one of their favorite Girl Scout cookies. So again, thanks so much for watching.